representing the Hydex programme, which is one of the sponsors of the Touch Rugby World Cup. Hydex is a collaboration of a number of universities based in the Midlands, including the University of Nottingham. One of Hydex's main aims is to support industry to innovate, developing new products and services in the hydrogen economy. We decided to sponsor the Touch Rugby World Cup, particularly in relation to energy use, so that Geopura, a locally based business, can provide hydrogen to be utilised at the event, making the event more sustainable and improving air quality for visitors and competitors alike. We hope this support will encourage others to look for more sustainable ways to run similar events in the future. Finally, just to say, we hope everyone that's involved in the event has a great time. Thank you.
I love Nottingham, the home of Robin Hood. From the bright lights of Goose Fair
Fiji, Tonga, this one's on. Well, a very good afternoon and welcome here to Nottingham for the 2024 Touch World Cup as two proud nations, Fiji and Tonga, take on one another here in the men's open division. First use of the ball here with Fiji and already asking a few questions. Good touch made there in the end from Morgan Tafea, and he'll turn them away here. So the first real test in defence passed here for Tonga. So they head up towards halfway now. Nice quick release. Once more Morgan Tafea. Up over halfway. Good roll on here as well for Tonga. It's now Talau Brown. Sends it out of this left-hand side, or nearly squeezing through a couple of defenders there. A close run thing, but Fiji just got fingertips in the end. So now heading out to this left-hand side. Quick release once more, and then cycling the footy up along the sideline. Good meters in the end. Nice straight charge there from Rokawanga. And then also involved there was now Luvala. A little bit of a dummy here, and then slipping on the run was Wailo. So they send it wide now. Lovely floating pass. Tonga having to shift quickly in defence to make sure they could shut things down. And they do enough here. So now Tonga on the charge forward. Popping a little pass, and then Fiji out to meet very quickly. Threaded on now from Bailey. And Bailey still driving forward. Rolls it back. Nata. Good footwork here. Short release now for Davison. Davison hopping in and acting half. Last play now here for Tonga. Floats it over the top. 2-on-1 building. Tonga are in. First try here for Pahulu. And try time for Tonga. 1-0 they lead. It's a lovely ball, and Pahulu on the spot. Fiji with a bit of work to do now. 1 try to 0. Little short pass here from Rokawanga. Then following up once more here. Brings it right to the line. Rokawanga. Once more for Turogo. Turogo now. drawing and passing. Rokawonga with an audacious pass over the top. Not quite finding its intended target. And as a result, there is the turnover in favour of Tonga. So an early lead here. Morgan Tafea sending it out wide and then appearing as an option momentarily. Instead, it was wrapped under the arm there from McConey, who brought it forward, and now Nata. Quick release here for Bailey. Bailey hopping in and acting half once more, holding it in one hand, running it, and a player he believed was offside, and he does get the call through. Still looking for support here, Bailey, staying alive for eternity in the in-goal, and eventually Fiji do enough to get there in time and make the touch. So score remains at 1-0. Up towards halfway they go. Fiji now play it into enemy territory now, and then now Luvala. And wider still here for Wonga. Dropping it down. Wonga in and acting half. On the last now for Fiji. Batted up momentarily. That was an intentional knock forward by the end of things. And as a result, there is the turnover in favour of Tonga. Still just the one try in it. As Nata loses his footing. Bailey brings it forward. Nice little short pass here for Brown. Just shy of the halfway line. Satani on the charge. No one there really to take full advantage of the quick play the ball though. Last one now here for Tonga. Lovely draw and pass. They've worked them for numbers. And once more they'll go in here through Tulahe. So 2-0 here for Tonga. Some nice early signs here. Terrific ball movement. And as a result, they collect their second try here. Bit of work to do now for Fiji. Quick little tip on play, and then attempting to take off on that occasion was Wilo. He's called back here now. Wilo will play it on the follow-up as well. Lovely floating pass. Tonga got hands to it. So another set to come here for Fiji, and they're happy to release early and try and really test the edge defence here of Tonga. Wilo drops it here for Chan. Chan once more, slowing things down here. Wilo plays it about 9 metres away. Crabbing across to this left-hand side of the field is Ladua. Ladua now takes off. Now, was he offside there? I thought so. And there is the call against Quinn Masela. So another set to work with here for Fiji. Chan up towards that 7-metre mark. Ladua once more. Lovely draw and pass. Beautiful play from Ladua. They all had eyes on him. They forgot about Wilo. And Fiji go in for their first try. Game on. 2-1. Tonga still in front. So back underway now here for Tonga, who bring it forward through Bailey. Now, Tuiono. Tuiono once more with a little short ball here for Davison. Drops it down. Davison once more an option on this right-hand side. Floats a big long bomb out to that left hand now. McConey took it. Bailey now looking to simply kill the play well and truly away from the Fijian box. And they're sticking to their policies here, Tonga. Around about 10 metres away from their own line now. Fiji on the return serve. Popping a little pass here for Rokawonga. Up over halfway they go. Now a nice charge here from Rabithi. And then lovely little straight run here from Koroi. Last one, but they won't get the strike dump. Koroi just going off the mark a little bit there. Good footwork coming out. Popping a little pass late in the piece and then throwing it over the top of the shoulder there, looking for Rabithi. Couldn't quite find him there, Wonga. So now Tonga marching upfield here through Davison. Plays it 10 shy of the halfway line. Bailey on the run. Now Nata. Always plenty of speed about his work. First receiver is Masila. And Masila popping a little pass. Well guarded though from Fiji. And there it is, the turnover now. So Wonga bring it for one of the older members here in the Fijian side. All the way up towards that sideline and very close to stepping over, but good contact made there from Tonga as Nata makes the touch. And they'll be pinged here for an incorrect roll ball, Fiji. So Tonga up 2-1 at the moment. Scored pretty early in the piece. Fiji have settled into somewhat of a rhythm now, though. So short ball from Masilla as they head out to this left-hand side, looking for those fresh troops to arrive on the field. Straightening up here. Good touch made in the end, though, from now Luvala. A mutual infringement they'll call there, so play on. And roll back here for Davison. And now Davison brings it towards the line. Once more, Davison slowing things down. Morgan Tafia. Morgan Tafia rolls it here for Davison. Great footwork from Davison, then pops a little pass. Beautiful play from Davison. He had the ball on a string, and NBA style. A little alley-oop to a supporting player, and another try here for Tonga. 3-1 they lead. So still early stages in this match, but Fiji would love to score next just to make sure they are sticking with Tonga in this one. Tough conditions here as well at Nottingham. Plenty of rain has already fallen as a result. A little bit hard underfoot as well. As Rabithi gets very close to the line. He's turned away, so back to the 7 he goes now. Played here for Turogo. Drop down from Rokawanga. Rokawanga now, good footwork, nearly squeezing through a couple of them. On the spot, though, was James Davison, who makes the touch. Another set, though, here for Fiji. And that's the first of potentially 3 if they do get 3 in a row in this area of the field. The Tongan player will be sat down. Turogo going wide early. Great footwork, bouncing away from the sideline from Anare Rokawanga, and very close to scoring. Still with Fiji for now, though, as Jeremiah Rokawanga brings it forward. Up to the line, stepping off the right foot. Good touch made in the end from Morgan Tafea. Roll it back about 7 metres away here. Rokawanga now for Turogo. Rokawanga once more taking off under duress there. Couldn't squeeze away from Morgan Tafea. And as a result, Tonga will see off the threat there. Still in front, 3-1. Nata once more up over halfway. Little pass provided here for Tuiono. And Tuiono once more taking off. Just got his bearings a little wrong on that occasion. But there might be a penalty coming up here for Tonga. Yes, there is. Talau Brown drops it down now. Once more as an option. Talau Brown goes for the direct route. And Fiji just gets some fingertips underneath. It was Turogo who made the touch. Talau Brown once more looking dangerous. Picks it up. Nata, great step. Goes crack off the left foot and then collapses quickly. But it'll come away with a Fijian ball here. So they survive once more. They've been under all sorts of pressure in the opening exchanges. Tonga look very sharp. But Fiji gradually getting into gear here. No look pass and then cycling the footy back towards halfway as now Wanga gets things going in the right direction. Last one here, back to Wanga. Quick release. They've lost track of the count though here, Fiji. Well, they were setting up for a strike dump, but they didn't have an extra play up their sleeves. Now Nata plays it quickly. Tuiono also involved in the follow-up and then heading towards the sideline. So they head straight now. Last one here for Tonga. Touch is made from Fiji. They claim it and they get their reward. Holding firm here. It's been a bit of an onslaught in the opening exchanges from Tonga, but certainly a contest now, and then forceful contact from Tonga. There is the penalty. Now Ladua. Slowly creeping towards the try line and up towards that 7 metre mark. Crabs across to the right-hand side of the field. Ladua once more has a little go at them. They did have one marker offside, but Satani was unfortunately for Fiji onside, and he made the touch. Ladua dropping it down, receives it once more here, floats it long. I think it's gone forward as well, though. And they'll come back for that forward pass. So change over here in favour of Tonga. Wailo up to make the touch now on Tonga. No look pass there from Davison. They head up towards halfway. Nice release here for Tuiono. Plays it quickly. Cut out there for Morgan Tafia. And now Mahutariki Fakalelu finds a little pass back on the inside almost. Coming late there was Tuiono. Instead it goes to ground. And all the way out to this left-hand side now, Fiji, good footwork, and they take off with a nice bit of speed too as the reinforcements arrive, and that certainly seemed to be a forward pass. And that was the call there from Mahutariki Fakalelu, and certainly the referees agreed. So more pressure here on Fiji. Morgan Tafia. Mahutariki Fakalelu. Rolling it back, and Tuiono as well. Out now here for Masilla. Masilla, good footwork. Touch eventually made there from Fiji. Bailey sending it wide. Knocked down here from Fiji. Touch was made from Kalavati Veselevu. Bailey slowing things down, receives it here once more. Bailey, draw and pass, beautiful play from Tonga. And Pahulu is on the spot and collects the second. And Bailey has had this ball on a string at times. So 4-1 here in favour of Tonga. A little bit of work to do now here for the Fijians as we get closer towards half-time. Of course, 20-minute matches if you're just joining us here in the Touch Football World Cup in Nottingham for 2024. 10th edition of the World Cup. Mutual infringement, play on is the call there. As a result, Koroi once more will have a crack at them. Lovely draw and pass, and then it just goes to ground. Well, that was a golden opportunity there for Fiji. Louis Suva. Koroi sending it wide. Oh, Tonga nearly taking the intercept, and they would have been off for the prize there for Talahi. Tarogo now brings it to the line, draw and pass. Easily marked up though from Carl Bailey, who turns him away. Back towards the middle, Tarogo goes. Koroi. Tarogo drops it down. Koroi once more, big dummy, opens them up, finds the pass, but Tonga once more come up with a clutch touch just as they were about to put it to ground. They've been close on multiple occasions here, Fiji. They just can't find the finish. Koroi bouncing around. Tarogo floats it over the top. And Tonga are just frustrating Fiji here a little bit. Worked forward here for Nata. Now for Tuiono. Up towards halfway. Touch is made. Tuiono lost his footing. Now Davison back out there as well. He's certainly one to watch. Orchestrating things here. He had the chance to pick it up and run out of acting half, but he's more interested in working for this strike dump. And now he looks to launch. Oh, what a ball from Davison. A beautiful delay. And then on the spot, Carlin Brown picks up Tonga's fifth. Like clockwork, though, from James Davison. All the skill and patience in the world. So now back underway here through Robert Chan. Chan bouncing around, picking up a good 5 metres in traffic. Up towards that 7 metre mark now. Short release here for now Luvala. And then looking to head a little bit wider still. Once more Fiji come up with an error. So Tonga have certainly expressed more control in how they've gone about their work thus far in this first half. Now flat little pass here for Morgan Tafia. Losing his footing momentarily as Chan comes up to make the touch. Nata off the left foot. Morgan Tafia once more. Quick release here for Talau Brown. Now Talau Brown taking off. Davison there as well, and Davison nearly all the way through. Well done in the end, though, from Fiji with the scrambling defence. So 5-1 the score here. Chan up towards halfway, and now Fiji cross that mark. Quick recycling of the footy. Uliasuva. An option through the middle. Rocker Wonga plays it quickly. Now Wonga into the backfield. Here he goes looking to link up. This time they get it right, and Fiji have their second. Terrific play from Peter Wonga, the oldest member of the squad, but certainly still showing a clean pair of heels. So 5-2 now, as Chris Tupou brings it forward here for Tonga. Satani, Tupou. Back for Satani, once more rolling it down. Short release here for Masilla, who sends it wide. And they didn't particularly get that one right there. Closing stages here of this first half. In fact, this will be the last play now. And Fiji will die with the ball in hand at the break here. 5-2, a little bit more work to do for Fiji in the second half. And Tonga flexing their muscle at the moment. They're in control. We'll take a quick break here for the Touch World Cup for 2024. At the break, Tonga leading Fiji 5-2.
presenting the Highdex programme, which is one of the sponsors of the Touch Rugby World Cup. Highdex is a collaboration of a number of universities based in the Midlands, including the University of Nottingham. One of Hydex's main aims is to support industry to innovate, developing new products and services in the hydrogen economy. We decided to sponsor the Touch Rugby World Cup, particularly in relation to energy use, so that Geopura, a locally based business, can provide hydrogen to be utilised at the event, making the event more sustainable and improving air quality for visitors and competitors alike. We hope this support will encourage others to look for more sustainable ways to run similar events in the future. Finally, just to say, we hope everyone that's involved in the event has a great time. Thank you.
I love Nottingham.
Welcome back here to Nottingham's second half action. Getting underway now. Tonga running from right to left on your screen, leading 5-2 with about 20 minutes to go in this one. Fiji struggled for a little bit of control here. Tonga have certainly had the better of things in that opening first half, and this man had plenty to do with it. Davison, who now sends it out here for Morgan Tafia. Morgan Tafia at first receiver, once more losing his footing here. Drawing pass, looking for Davison. And ultimately, that is let go here from Tonga. Dummy comes in. Nice quick release here as Robert Chan gets up towards halfway. Rolled back, and then a nice straight drive here as well from Naulovula. And he's caught here. And they'll head back towards that mark just over halfway. Popping a little pass, and then getting involved is Rocker Wonga. Wonga was also there looking to drive forward. Touched and restarted here from Rabithi. Wonga dropping it down now. For a little run here from Vesilevu. Unable to find a gap there though through Wonga. And he'll be turned back to this 7 metre mark now. Vesilevu. Back for Wonga. Dropping it down. Wonga. They'll send it wide early here. Great pass indeed. And on the spot is Tooney. And Joshua Tooney brings this to within a 2-point margin now. 5-3. Tonga still in front. Lovely pass thrown though. And where there's life, there is hope here for Fiji. Plenty of time still on the clock. Tonga now will have to recalibrate things a little bit. As Bailey provides a little short pass here for Talau Brown. Talau Brown now looking for a lovely face ball. Flat and hard right into the path of Carlin Brown, who was unmarked in the link position. And as a result, straight away, Tonga hit right back. 6-3. So just when Fiji started to get a little sniff, once more things start to unravel. Chan will roll it back now. Hopping in an acting half, looping around, but not utilised initially, was Naulovula. He's turned back here to that 7 metre mark. Still a couple of plays up their sleeves here. Naulovula. An option out on that left-hand side. Chan, however, just flings it to ground. A real disconnect there with Wilo. And as a result, an easy turnover here in favour of Tonga. They have to be very close to perfect from this point here, Fiji. The way Tonga are going about their business, and that will not help their cause at all. Nata providing a little short ball here as they head up over halfway now. On for the run here of Tupou. Tupou, plenty of work so far in this set. Once more, bringing it forward. Nice touch made there from Wilo, and now they look to take off here. Tonga, a hard one to take. And as a result, the ball goes to ground and Fiji will survive that particular raid. Touch made there from Tiumalu Makoni. And a little bit too heavy, the contact there from Fiji with ball in hand. That's a real coach killer. Nata. Tupou. Nata once more. Morgan Tafia. Heading out to this left-hand side gradually here. Morgan Tafia. Nice recycling of the footy back on the inside there with Masilla. Masilla for Morgan Tafia. Once more these two combining. Finally the touch is made. Masilla. Morgan Tafia. Baying for a penalty, not forthcoming as of yet. Now Masilla takes off with a dummy, pops a pass over the top, and once more Pahulu is on the spot, and he now has a hat-trick. 7-3, Tonga lead Fiji. So a promising start to this second half for Fiji is quickly unravelled. With there. With a little bit of a caution there for forceful contact, but no penalty forthcoming here for Fiji as Koroi brings it forward. And now back out there once more is Ladua. Wanga there in support, arriving just a little bit too late for that pop pass. Fiji just a little bit of missed timing in their play at the moment. Not quite fluid enough. As Tonga work it down a short side and pick up good meterage as well, right near their subs box. Haven't really seen too much of the rolling subsets here from either side as of yet. It's Morgan Tafia. Turns it back out to that right-hand side. Brown, who's already got himself a double in this match, back out there now as well. Masilla. Now Morgan Tafia takes off the big dummy. Oh, Morgan Tafia, beautifully worked. Finds a pass, but Fiji mark up and make the touch. So not done with as of yet, but they would love to get a try on the board pretty quickly here, Fiji. Still down by 4. Wide here for Ladua. Touch is made there from Mahutariki Fakalelu. Now driving forward here is Sitani. Little ball popped here for Tarugo. Now they work it nicely. Oh, stepped up into the passing lane. It had to be made there, that play from Quinn Masilla. Otherwise, it was try time for Fiji. Tarugo. Hoppy in at acting half again here. Rokawanga threatening to dive early. Held his footing and then went a second time. Tarugo still the man to watch here at that left-hand middle position. Rokawanga feeds it here, or Tarugo. Not a great release. It bobbled in the hands, and then the layoff was a poor one. And as a result, once more Fiji come unstuck down that end of the field. But here's a good opportunity now. So rolling it back here. A little short pass provided as they start to march forward. The reinforcements arrive. Here's Chan now into the action. Driving upfield. Koroi. Back to Chan once more. Koroi drops it on the 7. Loses his footing in the process. And as a result, once more Fiji come up with an error. Geez, they've been able to find one in the second half. Now Satani brings it forward. Davison in there as well with a nice little charge. Tui Ono. And now Nata comes forward and works for the penalty successfully here for Tonga. Offside is the call. 7-3 is now back into the action comes Rabithi. Nata. Cut out here. Tupou. Satani. Back to Tupou once more. Quick release and then straightening up on the drive. Satani. Tupou. Caught here by Chan. Slowing things down around the 7 now. Looking to build for a little final launch here. Nata brings it right to the line. Squeezing through. It was a pinhole gap and somehow he launches himself like a torpedo into the in-goal and collects an 8th try here for Tonga. So the margin out to 5 now here. Tonga leading Fiji 8-3, and it's blown out pretty quickly. Shortly after the commencement of play here in the second half, it was 5-3, but a real run of proceedings now for Tonga. As a short pass comes here for Jeremiah Rokawanga. Rokawanga now flings it here for Ladua. Ladua, lovely ball early on, just over the top. Otherwise, Tooney was in for all money. We might have a bit of a delay here too. That ball's gone right into the reeds of Nottingham Forest. Where's Robin Hood when you need him to try and find that one? Well, the search party is sent out. Fortunately, there's no snakes here in England. They might even need to get the gardeners involved too, just to clip away at things here. And finally, we do have a ball back in play. And a second one on the field too. So we've retrieved the initial ball, and now Morgan Tafia with ball in hand is working his way upfield. Good meters there from Morgan Tafia as Masilla plays it. Up over halfway come Tonga now. As two Fijians hit the deck, Davison as a result says let's go wide nice and early. I'll stop on the run here though with Satani. Drop down. Davison. Short ball here for Bailey. Bailey 10 away. Now Davison takes off once more. The danger man looking to link up now. Rokawanga got himself in the passing lane but didn't play at the ball. That's a good call there from the officials. And that will be a turnover in favour of Fiji. So Rokawanga brings it forward. Short ball there from Anare Rokawanga, the two Rokawanga boys out there. Now on the charge here for Louis Suva. And they've turned it over once more here, Fiji. So, unfortunately, unforced errors, the order of this second half here for the Silktails. They head up over halfway now. Touch is made there from Rabithi. Nata scored the most recent try here for Tonga. Brings it forward. And the two sides really just trading errors at the moment. Tonga at times have looked in peerless touch, but a little bit more unstuck in this second stanza here, whereas Fiji still struggling to click into gear, and they might get away now once more. Tarugo. He certainly has asked a few questions so far today. Tarugo once more, sending it back out to this left-hand side. Now Lavula. And then out here for Ladua. Oh, great footwork, but somehow the touch is made there in the end from Tuiono. And Nata leaves it behind. Play on here for Fiji, is it? No, they'll call it back. Offside, the initial indiscretion. Lucky to get away with that one there, Tonga. So time beginning to run out, though, in this one. 8-3 Tonga lead. Fiji need to be next to score if they are any hope to snag a point out of this one. Touch made here on the run of Carlin Brown. Brown once more, full steam ahead, pops a pass over the top, nice delay, and then the baton has gone well and truly forward. It's probably more at home on a volleyball court as opposed to a touch footy field by how far that went forward. Now Chan, bring it forward and then on the run here for Ladua. Well picked off though from Tulahi. Chan cycling the ball quickly. Nice play here from Fiji as they get up over halfway. This is a much better set now. They roll it back quickly. Rokawonga has them at 6s and 7s. They get the flick pass out. It goes to ground, but better signs there from Fiji. Morgan Tafia now. Rolls it back. And another penalty coming here for Tonga. Geez, they've had a run of them. And a forced substitution here as well for Fiji. In fact, not a forced sub. He'll go, yeah, there we go. He is now on the right direction. It wasn't into the bin. It's a forced sub. So onto the field now comes Koroi in place. Bailey sends it out wide now for the run here of Tuiono. Bailey once more coming forward. Now Davison looking dangerous as ever. Bailey had a chance to tip it on quickly there for Satani, but Fiji jammed in well. Good scramble, made the touch. Dummy comes in here from Isaiah Koroi. Roll back quickly here from Anare Rokawonga. And once more, ball goes to ground here for Fiji, so that just hasn't quite clicked in that final third of the field. As Tuiono brought it forward, but then the follow-up play here from Tonga also going across the sideline. So 5-2 at the break. Tonga have put on 3 extra tries, just the one here for Fiji. As Chan now pops a little pass and then passive play out the back. A nice ball as well for Tarugo. And Tarugo's gone all the way through. Fiji are on the board once more. They have their 4th. The clock might beat them here, but something to build on. So Tonga now with Tupou. Back underway here. Short pass now for Talau Brown. He hops in at acting half once more. Pops a little ball here for Masilla. Masilla out to Nata. And last one now coming up here for Tonga. Static start for this one. Masilla at first receiver. Nata, a late little wrap coming. Wonga got the touch though and made the call there. Still on the deck is Wonga. Fiji now working in upfield here. Good meters on offer there for Rabithi. And Rabithi once more trying to get away. Great touch though. Very acrobatic one from Pahulu. Stop that flow there for Fiji as Ladua. Now sends it back to the middle here. Waniquilo. One-handed pick up here from now Lavula. As they send it wide and there's oodles of space here for Fiji. And they're in once more here through Tooney. So a couple of tries now here for Joshua Tooney. Now just have a little conference here, the referees, but that will be confirmed, it looks like. No, in fact, it's going to be a penalty here. For Tonga, a forward pass has been called, so no try for Fiji. So score remains at 8-4. That would have given Fiji a glimmer of hope. It's a crucial call in the context of things. As now Tupou sends it out to this right-hand side. Tupou on the charge on the follow-up. Up towards halfway as the subset is in motion here for Tonga. Morgan Tafia, easy meters. Pops a little pass here for Mahu Tariki Whakalelu. And then a lovely tip on play. Topped up here, though, from Fiji. And they were very close to taking the intercept, but I think the initial touch has come, and then a touch pass is the call here against Tonga. Final stages of this one. Looking for the draw and pass. They'll pop it back on the inside. Touch is made from Tuiono, and at full time, Tonga just a little bit too clinical here against Fiji. They'll run out winners to the tune of 8-4 in the men's open division. A nice match from both sides. Great to see two very proud nations going head to head, and all smiles at full times as well, and handshakes. But the final score here for the Touch Football World Cup 2024 in the men's open group stages. Tonga defeating Fiji to the tune of 8-4.